Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Lamp. I'm Kokomo Lantern Publisher Pat Munsey, and with me today is Brandon Anderson, the band director for the Kokomo High School Marching Band. They're getting ready to start their state fair competition. When you're watching this, they'll be at their second competition this coming weekend. So, Brandon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
As I understand, this year's program is called Charlotte's Web. So tell me a little bit about how this program came together.
Sure. So we work with a design team that works across the country, but they're based locally. And we kick around ideas for really since the last year ended. And then settled on this idea. It's a show they've done before with a band in Mississippi, but we did a lot of edits, a lot of changes to make it fit what we do here, what our goals are, and the summer season rather than the fall competition season.
Gotcha. And Kokomo is unique because it is in the state fair competition as opposed to the academic or the scholastic competitions in the fall. What goes into that decision to compete at this level instead of at the fall level? Sure.
So we compete in an organization called CITSA, Central Indiana Track Show Association, which is kind of an independent group, or they were an independent group, who partnered with the state fair a long time ago, so that we did have this, it's unique to Indiana. There's no other state that does this kind of weird summer series.
Okay.
And there's a lot of reasons that we have chosen to do this, and that decision was made before I was here, but I'm still very on board with it. And I would say really the biggest one is it lets more students participate.
Okay.
We've got a ton of soccer players, we've got volleyball kids, we even have some football kids. And at most schools, when you're doing it in the fall and it runs concurrently with those sports, they have to make a decision.
Right.
Here, there's still rubs, but I would rather share a kid a little bit in the summer than lose a kid completely in the fall.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it opens up some more doors, lets kids have those multiple interests instead of just, I'm only going to do this thing.
Sure. So now, by the time that our viewers see this, you've already been through one competition. How many competitions do you go through before you reach the state fair competition?
So a really short season. So we go to 3 competitions, 1 this weekend, and then 2 in the coming weekend, a doubleheader, Friday and a Saturday night. And then for the state fair, there's a prelims and a final show. So we play in the morning, and if we make it, which we have for 10-ish years, and then we'll play in the evening as well.
So with this compressed performance schedule, are you also compressed in your practices leading up to this?
Yes, we have a 7-week season, which is very different to the 12-week season that the schools competing in the fall would have. So some of that, we just have longer days for a longer amount of time, but we just kind of prepare differently, get everything on as fast as possible. One big difference for us is that for this first contest we're going to tomorrow, we will play our entire show. You saw the entire show tonight, and most schools, if they're doing that fall season, will do a third or a half of the show in their first time out. Just different approaches, and for that shrunk time, we want to have the whole product out as fast as possible.
Now, how many kids do you have in the band currently?
Currently 85 in the marching band.
That's a pretty good number.
Yep, and that's all volunteer, so there's plenty of kids who are in the school day bands or orchestras and just not in marching band.
Okay, so they don't have to be in all aspects of band. They can pick.
All volunteer. Yep.
That's pretty cool because in smaller schools, it's all the same band.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. So, what do you really like about this show? What do you think the people who are watching this should really pick up on and enjoy?
I think that Kokomo is particularly good at theatrics. We are a relatively small band. So we do some things a little differently to try to convey our message. So we'll do more acting, more dancing, some more movement that's not marching. And I think that this show, being based on a story that so many people know, is really lends itself to those things. And then for us, even though it's kind of our bread and butter to do these more theatrical storytelling shows, we don't usually do ones that are sad.
Okay.
So it's kind of a fun challenge to talk to the kids about, your eyes do this, but your mouth does this, and you look here, to those kind of things, to explore different emotions and avenues. Yeah.
Very nice. Now, when our viewers see this, you'll have performances coming up on the 25th and the 26th. Where are they taking places, and how can people connect?
Sure. 25th is at the Anderson High School Tartan Tournament, which is actually held at Highland Middle School.
Okay.
In the Anderson district. And then on the 26th, we're at Winchester.
Okay.
In Winchester. That is a trek.
a little farther drive, yeah.
And then State Fair is on August 1st. We play at, I believe, 1 p.m. for the day show. And if we make the evening show, that starts at 8. For a Kokomo crowd, we really kind of brag on, we have this event tonight that is our home opener, and we have a home closer on August 23rd, which is the ISMA Summer Showcase that we host here. So that's ISMA's first competition of the year, and for us, it's kind of a last go around, a victory lap, kind of an extra chance to play it and get these like really good comments and work from a different set of judges to go into our school year.
Excellent. So there is a chance to not have to leave town and catch them really kind of at their finest point. They've already gone through the competition.
Yeah, and if you got to see it tonight, you'll get beginning and the end product.
There you go. Absolutely. Well, great. So if you haven't seen the marching band, you've got some opportunities to do so, and obviously you couldn't go to a better place to see it than at the State Fair Finals and cheer them on to possibly another state championship. Let's hope for the best there. Mr. Anderson, thank you so much for your time today. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll have another one soon. But until then, please be good to each other.